Alright guys, that maybe just look like, yeah. This is a very exciting day for Mother fans. As you can see from this screen right here. This is a free unofficial translation made entirely by dedicated Mother Earthbound fans. Please support this series by purchasing official merchandise, including the official translation if one is ever released. And yeah, this is basically a Mother 3 translation that we've been waiting for years now. And it finally came out today, Friday, October 17th. But yeah, I started up a new file before that I'm working on, just to, see how it looked before I did this. I'm just gonna name everybody their normal names, just for consistency reasons. And what I'm going to be doing with this game, I'm not going to be doing a full Let's Play of it. I'm sorry, Mother fans, if you wanted that. But what I am going to do is, since Checker Connor is already doing a Let's Play of this, like, right away, I'm just going to be going through the bosses when I get to them, and I'll give you strategies for them and, stuff like that. And, that's all I'll do. I'll show the ending, possibly. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I have played through most of this game. I hadn't gotten completely to the end in the Japanese version. But being able to read Japanese definitely did help trying to play this game before. I really just couldn't wait any longer. I really just couldn't stand it. But I was really, like, clueless on the story because I can read Japanese. I can't understand a lot of it. Oh, whoops, that's my phone. Hold on, one sec. Alright, sorry about that. As you can tell, my phone rang, and it was, the Final Fantasy Victory theme is my ringtone. So, yeah, you're all jealous. But anyway, continuing with Mother 3. Yeah, it's nice being able to, the font that they use for this is just, it's like, I think that's the exact same font that was in Earthbound. I might be mistaken, but it looks pretty darn close to me. And really, this is kind of just stating my opinions of the game in general. This game really is fantastic. It's a fantastic example of what the Game Boy Advance can do, technically, and even if the graphics were like this on consoles, I think this would have been a fantastic game anyway. This is just, I can't stress enough that this game is amazing. And really, the music is amazing, the quality of it is amazing for Game Boy Advance standards, and really, I don't know how they fit all this stuff on one Game Boy Advance card, to be honest with you. Okay, the soundtrack has 250 tracks around. That's about the same as Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and that was a huge collection of songs, and this is the same size. And it's all just one game's music. It's just, it blows the mind, and the graphic quality, I mean, like, the vibrant colors that they used were genius. And, like, they kept the simplicity of Mother 1 and Mother 2, and it takes no hit on the game at all. Again, I mean, people that are really picky could say this game sucks because the graphics are super simple. But I mean, like, look at the detail in this cabin. Like, it's simple yet, so it matches the rest of the game, and it doesn't feel like it's over quality, if that's the right way to be putting it. But it blends in so well. It's got so much detail, and yet it doesn't. It's just a balance that this whole game, like every sprite in this game has, that it's just, it's amazing. This game is just one of the best games that I've ever played. And I haven't even really experienced the true story yet, and now that it's in English I can understand the story, and I bet I'm gonna have an even better time with this game. I really just can't stress enough how much I love this game. This series has such a big following for a reason. And yeah, basically this is kind of a little tutorial section right here where it teaches you how to use the two buttons on the Game Boy Advance controller. other than the L and R buttons, which really aren't used that much. I believe R brings up your map when you get it, and then I don't remember what L does. I haven't played this game in a long time. After you ram the Drago, yeah. Then this Mole Cricket appears, and it's your first battle in the game. Now I can show off what the battle system looks like. Yeah, basically with this first 10 minutes of the game, it's like perfect. It's perfect to be able to show everything the game has to offer, and it's just the first 10 minutes of the game. You encounter the Mole Cricket. Alright, so basically in battle you have these 4 options, and you'll get more options along the course of the game. You have Bash, which is standard Earthbound fare, Goods, which is like items and stuff, Guard, and Run. Basically, and you'll also get the special attacks and PSI attacks later on in the game. But the way the regular bashing works is that, unlike in Earthbound that came out over here, you don't just sit back and watch your attacks do stuff. You actually have to, well, you don't have to, but it makes the game a lot easier to interact with it. Like, you can hear there's a backbeat behind the main tune, and basically if you continue to hit the A button after you do the attack, it'll continue to do combos, and I really am bad at it. I'll try to show it here. Yeah, that's basically what it looks like. And you can just, as long as you keep getting the beat right, you can keep doing it, which is really awesome. And it makes a lot of battles a lot easier. But like in Super Mario RPG, where the action commands weren't really necessary, you could do the game without them. You could not do a single one, and the game would still be, it would be more challenging that way. This game works the same way. If you do the action commands, it's going to be really easy. Fairly easy. The game is still really challenging, I have to say. But if you don't do the action commands right, it's not necessary again, but it helps the gameplay a lot, and it really keeps you engaged, and it makes the game a little bit less stressful if you do the action commands. And actually, you won't get to play as Lucas and Klaus for a long time, for story-related reasons that I will now understand. But for a good length of the game, you'll play as a cowboy named Flint and his dog Boney. Yeah, basically this guy's telling you that the way to save is by talking to frogs, unlike in past Mother games where it was calling your dad on the phone and he records your progress for you. Now it's little frogs that are scattered around the world, and they save your progress for you. Another thing to mention in this game is that the PSI attacks are largely the same from Earthbound, so if you're used to, like freeze, fire, and thunder, all the same stuff is here. And instead of PK Flash, which you had in Earthbound, you now have PK whatever you entered in the beginning. Like, oh no, it's not Flash, I'm sorry. In Earthbound, one of your PK attacks was PK Rockin', if you kept it the same when you were editing names and stuff. When it asks you what your favorite thing is, that's basically what it uses as the PK attack. And in this one it's Love, so is the standard one, so it'll be PK Love standardly, and that's what I'll be referring it to in the bosses when I suggest you use that attack. So just keep that in mind. You could rename it to different things. Just remember that PK Love is the thing that you named yourself. But I will be, like I said, I'll be referring it to PK Love. And I'll be, needless to say, I'll be referring to the characters as their actual names, since that's what I selected for them. Off goes the dove. And here comes a very famous tune that you should know from Super Smash Bros. Yep, that's Porky's ship. And in this game, basically, Porky is returned with the Pig Army, as affectionately called, because, you know, they wear pig masks. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little first look at the Mother 3 fan translation. Again, I will continue with the boss battles as I get to them in the game. And I'll see you guys later when this thing vanishes. Alright, I'll see you guys later.